YouTube, welcome back for the first time in over 2 years, I'm pretty sure. I was just sat here and I thought, let's pick up the camera and start documenting again, because I love the process of filming, uploading. There's a lot going on behind the scenes at the moment that I think will be really fun just to document. So I'm just gonna do it as my own little personal project. Just let's pick up the camera and document and provide some value, show some fitness stuff, but also show some completely unrelated stuff and everything in between. So I'm gonna do a little update now because a few things have changed. I've shaved my hair off, I'm in a different country, and I've got 2 different businesses now compared to the last time I uploaded. So it's pretty cool. Let's do an update now. Right, firstly, let's see when the last YouTube video actually was uploaded. Let's have a look and see. I'm pretty sure it's 2 years, but I've got a feeling it might be over 2 years. Let's have a look. Mr. Ryan Hook's YouTube channel, 871 subscribers. I need to change all this because these are incredibly outdated. Latest video, look how different I look, Jesus Christ. It might just say 2 years. No, date, 28th of May, 2023. It's been a while. At least we're back. Sorry to leave you guys waiting. I know you've been eagerly just refreshing my page, waiting for another upload to come. All 871 of you I know are gonna be just lapping up this video saying, thank God Ryan has uploaded because YouTube's just been so boring. No, I'm back. The wait is over, people. So I'm just trying to think back to May 2023. Where was I at and what's the biggest changes that's happened since then? Because there is a lot that's happened. Firstly, let me show you one of the cool ones. I'll be back in 2 secs. Say hello. She's not very talkative. Meet our dog. And she's not only any dog, she is a little Chinese dog. We lived in Shanghai for a little bit. Whilst we were out there, we adopted a dog, and this is ours. Her name in Chinese is Fugui. We call her Fugi. She was already named before we got her, so we can't rename her an English name. So we just have to call her Fugi, which is a really weird name, but we just roll with it, don't we? What do you think of your name? I like it, thank you. Ni hao, xie. She still speaks Chinese, so we're not really sure whether she understands us. You're my best friend, aren't you? Keep me company. She's like, can I go back to sleep now? Please leave me alone. So that's update 1. Update 2 is business-wise. A lot has changed. There are 2 new businesses since my last YouTube video. Firstly, I've launched my own online coaching business starting in February 2025. ARC was born, and we're only in its infancy, but a lot of brilliant things have happened so far in terms of the growth of that, building my own client base, and I've got a lot planned across 2026 for that. So I'll use this to document and to give you guys first insight into what's happening from that perspective. Business 2, alongside my good friends Callum and Alex, we have launched the ICM, the Institute of Coaching Mastery, which is an education company teaching coaches how to be good coaches. And ultimately our goal there is to continue improving the standard of the industry through providing the education that coaches need, and just get back to the core of what coaching should be, which is deliver a good service, deliver good results, know what you're talking about, and be able to just be fully competent and confident within yourself. Right, so that was update 2. Update 3, let's get back to the core. I'm going to take you to the gym. I've got an upper session to do, and then I'm going to do a physique update and an update on where I'm. That is disgusting. Disgusting. It was 1 of yours. Disgusting. Yeah, grim. I hate rain. I can do any other weather, but I just can't do rain. But I'm on the way to the gym. You may have noticed the UK sticker on the back of the car. Reason being is we're not in the UK. So apparently you then have to tell everyone else that you are from the UK because we are living in France, in Paris specifically. Yaz is working here. I have the privilege of joining her, obviously, because I can work fully remotely now. Moved here a month ago. We're here till the beginning of January, and then we're back to Shanghai for 3 months as of January as well. So out the country for 7 months, which is quite nice because I'm a bit bored of the UK and I love a change of scenery. So the beauty of being here, the whole time that I'm here for this 4 months, I have a gold gym to train in. I'm just going to record some clips on my phone. I'm going to do a physique update in the posing room that they have there, which is pretty cool. And then I might have to come back tomorrow because I'm going to run out of light. Okay, and that is session done. I missed lateral raises and biceps when filming, but this is the physique update. Really happy with where I'm at. Nice condition around the midsection, holding really good fullness at the moment. I'm that nice balance between lean, but also moving into a gaining phase. So pumps are brilliant in the gym. Overall shape and structure I'm really happy with. I just want more size, more growth, just slow, steady progression over this next 3 to 6 months. But this is the current position that I'm in. Also, who else drives home with the aircon full blast, as low setting as it goes? That's me. Okay, it's the next day, but after that physique update, I thought let's take you back through the entire year in terms of my physique progress so far, where I started, the phases that I've been through, and the goals that I want to achieve now moving forward. So the year itself started out in a really bad way. I ended up getting injured. I properly hurt my neck, and it put me out of training for 8 weeks completely, and then a slow process back into that. When I did the injury, I had an MRI scan done. Turns out I bulged 2 discs in my neck. I think it's C6 and C7. One of them was compressing a nerve that runs down through the shoulder, through the arm, into the fingers. I have never experienced pain like it. I was completely crippled for a good few weeks, and then had a slow process of actually gaining full movement back in that shoulder and down the arm, gaining feeling and strength back in my hand and down that side. I still to this day got sort of numbness down this side of my hand, which is really weird, and still some referred nerve pain going down that side. But rehabbed, slowly got back into training, slowly built my capacity back up. But obviously that period of time of 8 weeks off completely, and then a good maybe month or 2 of slowly building back into training before I could even lift weights properly again. It put my physique in a bad spot, for me anyway. So this is where I was at my worst. Moving back into the first couple of months where I could properly train, I decided, right, let's turn this into a positive. I'm going to go through a recomp. I'm going to get myself back into the best shape possible. I never had the intention of doing a photo shoot, but about a week before my diet was supposed to end, I thought, let's make the most of being in this shape. Let's document the journey and let's get some shots done. So I booked a really cool gym. I hired the whole place out. Really cool place. All blacked out. Perfect space for a shoot. Me and Eddie got in there and got some really cool shots done. Here are some of them. And I was honestly so proud of myself, from taking the injury and the low spot that I was in to a strength and probably the best shape that I've ever been in, or my favorite shape. Definitely not my leanest, because I've done previous photo shoots where I've got absolutely shredded. In all honesty, I will probably never push myself as far as I did for this shoot again. It was a brilliant, brilliant experience, but it's not a healthy spot to be in. And this latest shoot, it really connected with my goal moving forward, which is healthy lifestyle, athletic lean, to the point where I can easily maintain that level of condition, or at least be in 4 weeks touching distance from that year round. Continue just to enjoy training, performing well, growing. And I was really happy with that transformation. So that's, yeah, from May, June time, that first picture versus the shoot. From then, so it's now October, so we're talking about 2 to 3 months post shoot now, maybe 10 weeks. I'm in that shape that I showed you today, which is very close to the condition that I did the shoot in. I am, I believe, 3 kilos heavier since that point, but holding really nice condition. And my goal now moving forward, especially for the rest of this year whilst I'm training at Golds, is to just absolutely rinse and repeat, getting strong, training, enjoying myself within the gym, progressing, eating in a slight surplus, not necessarily pushing food too high, just slowly growing, maintaining decent condition, staying fit and healthy through maintaining good cardiovascular training. I'm doing lists 2 times a week. I've also got a HIIT session in once a week as well. Upper lower training sessions is a split that I'm really enjoying again. Big focus on growing my lower body, which is an area that I haven't properly had 2 full sessions in quite a while, and just growing as much as I can whilst staying within a spot that I'm really happy with. So that's the goal for the rest of this year. So there we have it, guys. Pretty much a full update, but there is a lot else that I want to speak about. I'm going to save that for future videos. Firstly, I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who has watched this. It's amazing to be back. I've thoroughly enjoyed recording this, and just having the ability to record long form content again. The nature of owning and growing online businesses, especially these days, is social media is a non-negotiable, whereas the majority of that is confined into short 1-minute clips and segments. Whereas for me, YouTube is more of just a personal thing, as a hobby. It's something that allows me just to express the value that I have to give, my opinions, just to go off on rambles, and just to sit and chat with you guys is so nice. So it's definitely something I'm looking forward to getting back to. In terms of posting frequency, I am not going to set myself any promises, but once a week would be nice. A couple of times a month would be okay. Once a month at minimum. And I'll just hit record whenever I feel like I've got something to say or that I want to document something. But if you are still watching, please support the channel by commenting below. Anyone that is a previous subscriber knows that there is a way I round off these videos, and let me see if I can remember it. Do all that YouTuber stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.